First of all, please let me welcome all our guests from abroad, from Switzerland, from the half of the world traveling here to this venue. And also please let me say a special thank and welcome to Andrew and Patrick Michaels for setting this up. Well done as always.
Geopolitical risk is off the chart right now. We don't know whether Italy is going to blow the head off of Europe. We don't know whether Brexit's going to happen. We don't even know who's going to be running America tomorrow. So there's a lot of stuff we just don't know. And I would say, you know, gold is one of those things. It's kind of like fire insurance. Everybody kind of buys it and then forgets about it. And then when your neighbor's house catches on fire, suddenly you look around and you call your insurance broker and say, hey, I made my payments, right? So I kind of think that we're in that market right now where everybody's going to have to start looking around and see where their fire insurance is.
For example, at PPX, right now we have a market cap of 45 million Canadian. We have a PFS coming out that will outline, you know, the start of a very small mine by comparison, but a very profitable mine. We'll have a cash cost per ounce well below $700. We will have an NPV between 50 and 60 million US, so 75 million Canadian. For a company of our size, you know, that's pretty good. But then the question goes, well, how do you make it grow? How do you take it to the next level? How do you improve that valuation? Because at the end of the day, the valuation is tied to the share price, and the people we work for are the shareholders.
I seem to recall there were much better things to do with marijuana than to invest in it. And I'm kind of getting, you know, I'm thinking like 1990, whenever it was, before it was a real problem in the mining industry. When I sent a couple of drillers on our very first project back in the 90s to West Africa, Ghana actually. One of these guys, his name was Cheech, and the other guy was Chong. That was their nickname. So I think you know where this sort of thing's going. And they said to their domestic staff guy at the time, or their driver or someone, listen, you know, we're going to be here for the next kind of 3 months, you know, to drill this program out, and can you go and get us a bag of dope? Okay, that's what they said. I'm just paraphrasing. Okay, just to qualify. And so with $100 or something, this guy went down, this kind of driver guy went down the road, and with $100, you know, about an hour later he turned up, and the next thing you know, he's got 2 garbage bags full of this stuff. You know, I got to tell you, we didn't get too much drilling out of Cheech and Chong over that first tour, but they made the first discovery, and before you knew it, West Africa was a kind of a go-to joint.
The gold industry has gone through a very long bear market, and the bull market started in 2016. I can just look at the performance of the Dow and the S&P have been stellar. S&P up 33%, the Dow up 45% in the last 22 months. But there are a number of gold stocks that have outperformed that, but it seems invisible to the market. Our own stock is up 85%. In the last 22 months. If you look at the bull markets that have happened in the last 77 years, courtesy of Incrementium, there's been the average gain of the last 6 bull markets has been 540%. We're currently up at 170% of where we started in 2016. So I think you have a good chance at a triple from here. So I think they're very inexpensive.